Hi class, just continuing on with what we did Wednesday with the if, then, else statements. Remember we were working on how we create a program that tests whether it's even or odd, and there were some mathematical theories that we had to understand. We were trying to figure out what is it that determines whether a number is even, and it was when it divided by 2, when a number, say 5, divided by 2 had a 0 remainder. So that we know is 2 with a remainder of 1. So therefore that is an odd number. By the way, that symbol there means therefore. I'll just do it a bit better for you so you can see it. I'll just redo it. That means therefore. It's got nothing to do with computing. It's just a thing that you might know when you go to university. Now, to check if a number is even, we know that 4 is even, so let's show how this works. 4 divided by 2 equals 2, and the remainder is 0. So therefore we know that that's even. Now, Small Basic has a bunch of little pre-programmed programs that it includes, and a lot of them relate to maths. So there's little programs that are math type programs that saves you having to type in and create it yourself. You can just go and use the little math programs that are already created. The math programs start with math, and then they have a dot. We're used to that, a dot. And then it will have different options here where it could do, where it could go off and do averages, it could do remainders, random, all sorts of things to do with maths. So we were looking at remainder. So Math.Remainder calls a little program that's included, that comes with Small Basic, and it goes out and checks out, calculates the remainder. But what you have to give it is the first number, which is the dividend, and in this case here the dividend is 5 and the divisor is 2. That means we're going to divide 5 by 2. So when Math.Remainder takes those two numbers, the dividend and the divisor, it calculates what the answer is. So thinking Math.Remainder 5, 2, we know that the answer is 1. So it equals 1. And how they explain that here, what they do with this, the answer is 1, the remainder 1, that is called a return value. So this here goes off, calculates this, that, calculates that, and it returns the value of 1, which means that after that has been divided by that, it calculates that, and it returns that value back to wherever in the program this was started from. Wherever this came from, it does this calculation, it returns that value back to wherever it was in the program that started it. So that's what we'll be using when we do this programming.